this is the first week that I actually taught a class, and one of the things I did was help to, I think, sort of change a mindset that I'm now the new instructor for this, and we have to do things, these are my procedures, and sort of getting that across to students was a little bit of a challenge at first, but now I think people are adapted to it, so that's a plus. But right now, the feelings that I have, I'm just overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed with joy and happiness because I'm like, oh my goodness, I love teaching. This is so great. This is fantastic. I practiced teaching when I was a little girl with a chalkboard in my house, and like playtime was, let me be a teacher, and that was great. But now I'm teaching for real. I'm teaching real students, and that's intimidating to me because I know that Jenna, has the potential to influence them. And influence is such a powerful word. I could either make them think that agriculture is the best thing ever, which I think it is, or I could do the opposite and they could be like, wow, Miss Moser did a terrible job. This is dumb. Why is this relevant to me? And I don't want to be here. And I'm really scared of that second one. What if the students dread coming to my class? What if I'm not good enough? What do I do if I'm not good enough? How do I make that work? I don't know. I really wish I knew how to be great. Um, I don't think that I'm good yet. I think I'm okay. Uh, but I think right now I'm so focused on being great and being stellar that I don't know about the journey of getting there. And that's a little scary to me because I want to be the best person that I possibly can be for the students. And I want to make sure that I fully know the content and the procedures, and uh, I just want to be great because too many students come from, too many people come from places that aren't great. And if I can be a ray of sunshine, if I could be a joy or a highlight in their day, that would be fantastic. Um, I guess I look at teaching as I have this opportunity, this great opportunity to tell somebody that I believe in them, to let them know that it's okay if you failed at one thing, because we're going to find something else that you're fantastic at. Uh, I think there's such potential in each and every single person. And I think there's so much love to give that people just don't know where it is. And I think I have it. I think I have a ton of heart and a ton of joy to give and to share. I just hope that I can do it in the correct manner. I hope that I can just put myself completely out there and be like, let's learn, let's get crazy together because learning is so cool. And agriculture is the best thing ever because it affects us all. And I hope that my nerdiness and my overexcitement related to agriculture doesn't shut students down. I hope people are like, oh my goodness, Miss Moser is crazy. But what if they thrive off of my craziness? Uh, there's so many thoughts. And then I'm like, I hope my lesson plans are perfect. I hope they meet all of the criteria. I hope that I can have a specific routine and procedure for my students to just fall into place. Even though it might be changing up their norm, I hope they adapt and start to like it. There's just so much fear and concern and joy that I don't even know how to articulate all my thoughts. So perhaps we'll just focus on this week and I'll share with you some the highlights. I already expressed some of my concerns, which are also the highlights in a way. It's kind of the best of two different things. But let's focus on the good stuff. Monday was Martin Luther King Day. I think he's a stellar man, so whoop whoop, go MLK, Martin Luther King Jr. And it was a day off of school. But that didn't mean that the Shippensburg program stopped. No, we just could push through and do more. And what I did was an SAE visit. This was a new type of SAE visit for me. I actually went to see a student's house and saw her different animals. She has rabbits. And the week before, a week ago, her rabbit just had babies, and I was so confused. The rabbit's mom or I guess the mom of the rabbits started eating the babies, and this was new to me. I'm like, oh my goodness, is this a protein deficiency? What are we lacking? Is it just a food source, or is it from um, did you handle it? Is there a different scent on the babies? There were so many questions in my head, and I don't actually know the answer yet. Um, but the babies were like this big. We wrapped them in a sock. They were precious, and I learned how to feed them, and unfortunately, they died this week, but it was the fact that there was so much love and care for animals that were so small. Um, that was cool. And then also got to see the horses and just see all the different agriculture projects that are going on. And that family kind of transplanted from New Jersey, suburbia, into we're going to Shippensburg and we're going to have a farm, and we think that outside experience is an experiential learning is fantastic, so we're going to give all those opportunities to our kids. And I I'm just so excited about that family and to sort of hear their background and now what they're doing. That's pretty cool. So Monday was a fantastic day. Tuesday, more observing. Wednesday, got out of school early because of the snow. I don't know if I'll ever have a normal week. I just want a normal week of teaching. And then today was exciting, and that's also why I'm overwhelmed. Today I got to teach every single class because it was the first day of a new marking period. So I did the introductory lesson saying, hi, I'm Miss Moser. These are my expectations. These are my procedures. These are my consequences. Do you have any questions? This is where everything is. You have to ask me for this. I'm learning too, so that people don't think, oh, Miss Moser, you're supposed to be a genius. You don't know that. So I can be like, no, I told you I'm learning. Hopefully I'm a lifelong learner. What? So we can work that out. But then, let's see, teaching, and I realized that I need to be more on top of my planning. That's something that I can improve on in work, is I should be a better planner. I should be more proactive about what I'm doing. One of my struggles with that is a math class that I'm taking online. I'm really struggling to find time. How do I balance taking this online course that is really hard for me? It shouldn't be that hard, but I'm struggling. Uh, so I wanna pass that and do great, because I want to defeat it, because I know I can be better, while trying to be that positive voice for students. And I'm starting to be like, oh, I like this world, but it's spinning so fast. I don't know what to do. So um, this week is a journey. I have a lot of aspirations and things that I can improve on for next week, and I hope to surpass them. So as for this coming week, I would ask that just send prayers my way, thoughts for good teaching, and just smiles and hugs. So in conclusion, my favorite Bible verse is Jeremiah 29:11, and that's, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. And that's my favorite verse because I believe that everything happens for a reason, and the good man upstairs has it all worked out. So in my head, I'm like, yes, I want to be a teacher. I think that I can be that voice of happiness, that voice of hope for students and for people everywhere. Uh, and in my head, I just remind myself that I have nothing to worry about, because my job is just to do good. And there's somebody who already has it all figured out for me. I just have to trust and obey, and life is good. So thank you for watching my first official vlog, my video blog, and I'll talk to you later. Have a great one. Bye.